there was a period of your career when you were in these clashes some time ago.
Right.
Yeah?
Right.
Looking back, any regrets about those?
It's just a vibe. It's just fun, yeah? It's not really.
Vibes, as in Vybz Kartel? No. No. Okay.
Isn't he locked up?
Yes.
Okay.
Erlan Bartley, alias Alkaline. This Vybz Kartel wicked in this interview, and this dissing was deliberate by Alkaline. Also, some of the things we're doing at the interview was to create talking points where this morning, no for uno, like myself and even haters, would be talking about him this morning, and I'm going to tell you why, when, forward. Bless up, and welcome back to Entourage Records. You're new if you're here, please consider subscribing. Turn on your post notification bell so whenever I make a new upload, you can be the first to be notified. Unless you're underneath one rock, you don't know what go on. Say, Alkaline and Cliff Hughes had an interview. And this interview shook up enough things and enough people in a dancehall. And one of the reasons, or some of the reasons why it shook up dancehall, because too much people had too much expectations and too much people were anticipating some things when they probably expect from the interview. And most of these fans who were disappointed are Gaza fans, or maybe some neutral fans who don't really like or into Alkaline, or don't really know of him or how he can be an introvert more time. See? But in this interview, if we don't know Alkaline or follow him for the longest while, we will see say Alkaline was deliberate in just about everything that he did, and he wanted to make a point without, because we don't see enough interview with Alkaline and we don't see him open up and whatever. Never wanted that this time. He wanted he wanted to get under the skin, he wanted to get down the brain. And guess what? That's exactly what he did. So viewers and subscribers, want to walk with me for a minute. So, Alkaline haven't done any local interviews in 10 years. Nobody at Jamaica can get him to do an interview. See? And especially after him did take out the black guy, I know people start saying, him did lie and they do whatever. Alkaline avoid the whole of that for a very, very long time. And if you can remember, even they fix them. They tried to have an interview with Alkaline, and people say him style them and give him one phone interview. And as enough of you might know and remember how much scrutiny Alkaline did have face for not acknowledging Vybz Kartel in his early days as a dancehall artist when he did just a boss in the game. And we all remember enough of the Winfred Williams them interview. See, we remember two different, maybe he had interviewed Winfred Williams about 3 times. But there were 2 where me even talk about many times where Winfred Williams try to put him on the spot. And him have to remind Winfred Williams say, me and my own clothes. So we can say it's fair to say him avoid local media for many, many years, where some media personnel probably try to style him. And even other people in dancehall would style him as an introvert. We see enough interview with Alkaline over the years. And I'm going to tell you now, there is none like this before. Where if you look for some kind of excitement or fanfare, you need to go watch something else. Yeah, may I be honest. But if you look for someone who's going to give you one bag of talking points by not really saying much, well, go watch the full interview and you will be more than pleased. Cliff Hughes, the journalist, in the film work, I mean, now say this wasn't scripted because I'm not that foolish. Yes, it was scripted. Most people go in an interview, most dancehall artists, at least half to 3/4 of the question them scripted. And other things where the journalists got asked, them kind of have an idea what they'll be asked. maybe not everything. So when somebody found out and said, it's scripted and this and that, and him still tap an eyes. It's scripted and him angle it, or him want angle it. But what I want to say is most artists are prima donnas. But it seems like most of the time it's only Alkaline and want to select few artists. You will hear people like criticize for doing this or for do certain things. Most artists get them thing. It's well scripted and everything like that before, because either your manager, your angler, whatever, make sure they know the question and them know in advance, especially if you don't want interview a pop up. We not talk. I mean, getting off one show backstage and then you know it's one pop up interview. No, we are talking about something where we know we're gonna sit down and we're gonna have one conversation. See? But it seems like it's only Alkaline and a couple of the artists. Enough people we see another prima donna lighter, because the people them already forward with their results that them pocket without even watching the game. Like I saw one brother up on the internet. I constantly see him, you know, when I think he's a selector or something. Him forward every single day for say something in a one negative light about Alkaline. In fact, it looked like say this interview burn him more than everybody else in the world. To me, it seems like he took it personal. Bro, it's an interview. It's an interview. Let the man do him thing and live him life. You don't like it, don't watch it.
Let me tell you something. See, after today, I don't want nobody tell me nothing about Alkaline. Alkaline are the worst artists. We can't do no interview. I say, don't you look a 9-year-old, I say, do the interview on TV the other day. 100 times more intelligent than Alkaline. Alkaline them a fool. Alkaline a fool. Me say man organizing own interview, writing own a question them, and he can't answer none of them. Boy, you know no style, man. And I go say something to on the pre this. On the pre what me I say. And go research. Alkaline is the only dancehall artist where me never yet see post a picture with him and a woman. The man not even have a picture in my only dancehall artist in my history. We never post a picture with him and a woman yet. We have question the boy there, you know. Me say, man, the interview I worse. Me tell you, say, me can't listen to interview. And me I say, what is me really take my time and listen to? You think already, man. Kerry, me lose half hour now. I really that you no waste no time go set up. That no make no sense, Kerry. That no make no sense. No do no more interview. The people them not gonna miss him. No do no more interview. The artist too dunce, man. Dunce and dark.
This brother even go as far as to say he never see Alkaline post up any girl. Well, this are the same brother where when he hear say new root of father Jamaica, he publicly say he want a work. But on the flip side, him say he not get the work, obviously. But him say him get 4 tickets, but him not want it. Because I guess whatever reason him say, him not show a ticket them. I say we're offered 4 tickets, but him not want it. Again, because he never get the work or whatever the case may be. So him a paint Alkaline not the light of an ABC man. But he's on the man case every single day like white pan rice. So what me I say is we probably need to watch that brother there. Yeah, we probably need to watch him. Because if he's looking at Alkaline the way there, but every day he still get up and talk about the man, we need to probably watch that brother there. So I still talk about him when I say Alka Duns, but I think it was the wrong choice of words. If in this Alkaline close up or is a stuck up individual and not really a people person or whatever, we can't understand. But if you say the youth Duns, nah. The youth gets you for talk about him. What me would have said is the youth is so smart that he's constantly in your head. Constantly in your head. Where in pee you off every single day. When you supposed to, I think about your woman, you rise up each day with a man upon your mind. Who you think say, nah do where you want him to do. But you see, if you can't think out of the box, you will realize, I guess, the brethren here, him can't really think out of the box. Because when Kartel and other people were intelligent, or use their mind, or use the art of war, and all these things, to do certain things. Then praise the move. But if him that think out of the box, him that realize, say, this is a game of chess and not checkers. And if your brain not fully engaged, you nah go get it. You see, since the release of Vybz Kartel, Kartel dominated the airwaves. In fact, from March 2014, he had a buzz. And since him release, he might kick up storm like Hurricane Gilbert, which is known to everybody, including Alkaline. So if Alkaline say, isn't he locked up? This is one of the biggest talking point in the interview and one of the biggest talking point in the dancehall where Gaza fans are go mad, Vendetta fans are going to make fun and memes and all these things, and the internet will go frenzied. In other words, Alkaline achieved one of his many goals what he set out to achieve when he did this.
There was a period of your career when you were in these clashes some time ago.
Right.
Yeah?
Right.
Looking back, any regrets about those?
It's just a vibe. It's just fun, yeah? It's not really.
Vibes, as in Vybz Kartel? No. No. Okay.
Isn't he locked up?
Yes.
Okay.
Uh-huh. But now you have moved on from that.
One of you understand in a life, and not everything or forward to uno straight. There is just about a purpose for every single thing that's done in life. Hey, remember, them say, even we had what? Interpreters were used to interpret dream from way back in the days. And not everything will forward to you straight. Jesus used to talk mostly parables. Some things you have to just dissect for yourself. See? But every single thing have a meaning. And who some of these things dedicated to, or whichever shots are through, them are gonna know. Them are gonna know. Everything now go forward on your plate like this, I know say, okay, this is what it is. No, brother. That's the reason why the intellects dissect things. If you're too fool, or you're dunce, or you call somebody dunce because you're ignorant of something, you know who I idiot? You. Because first thing, them always tell you this. If you don't know something, what you have to do? You should ask. If you are ignorant to a subject or a particular topic, you have to ask. Sometimes we jump to conclusion. We look like the biggest fools and the biggest idiots. So, sister, this interview was supposed to be like this. This interview was well thought of, well thought about, and the jabs them, and the punches, and the subliminals. Every single thing in this. Who are the man right now? The Vybz Kartel. And Alkaline know that. I mean, he's the man in terms of, him just found out he will be crowned king of dancehall in a few weeks. Don't have some fest, don't have Mobile. And just about every single thing was talked about Vybz Kartel for the past few months. So him now get him jabbing and everything else will go along with it. Plus, he's having his concert weekend. So enough people who not even ever see Alkaline in them life, more than hear him songs than whatever, will probably just got a concert just to go. Some people are go just to see if he go flop. And all these things. The man present himself to his fans them and also to his haters. This was done deliberately for all who no see it. I'm sorry for who no see it. But all I have to do, I just look some more. I use a third eye, as them always say. And no receipt. You guys are subscribers. Want to leave phone thoughts and phone a comment in the comment section. And bash who want bash. Because we can talk. And comment to one comment. Because it's free. And we talk about it. Cool? But there you are again. So, we've come to the end of another video. Thanks for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe to the channel, those who haven't done so as yet. Also, please turn your post notification bells whenever I make a new upload. You can be the first to be notified. Peace out. Bless up. I'll definitely catch you in the next one.